Hi and welcome to part 3 of my Rise of Rome strategy guide. So we've just got this event for the Turks driven from the Western Balkans, and we get 50 military power, diplomatic power and administrative power, which we could do with. So where we left off, we'd just conquered most of Greece, and our first actions are going to be diplomatic. The Ottomans are very warlike, and we don't want them conquering Wallachia or Serbia. So we're going to proclaim a guarantee here for Wallachia and the same for Serbia. That means if the Ottomans mess with them, they have to deal with us as well. And the focus for this chapter is going to be mainly on trade, actually. Because if we take a look at the trade node at the moment, we're slightly ahead of the Ottomans, but we'll be behind again once they put their trade fleet to work. And if we look down here, we have cores on 2 Greek provinces that are part of that trade node. So our main strategy is going to be to take them, build up our military to the point where we can take on Venice, because Naxos is a vassal of Venice and Rhodes is allied with Venice. If we take a quick look at Cyprus, Venice has a core on them and they're being guaranteed by the Mamelukes. So quite often there can be a confrontation there between the two, and if they do, we're going to pounce on that straight away. Because Venice has a stronger fleet than us, but Mamelukes have a very strong fleet as well, and we can get a twofer with them. So we look down here at our navies. We lost our admiral recently, so we're going to hire a new one. And we're going to get the game underway. We also took a loan recently in a bad attempt to save our heir, so we're going to repay that as soon as the month ticks over. Our Greek patriots there are fighting the Ottomans. They're not doing too well, but anything that uses up some of the Ottomans' manpower is good for us. And now we can send a diplomat to the Ottomans again, and we're not going to war with them yet, but we're going to start planning our next war. And we've run out of cores except for Edirne, which we can't take yet, so we're going to fabricate a claim, and our first claim is going to be on Sofia here. That's going to take about 3 years, and we have a truce for 5 years, so we've got to do something in that time. So we're going to be fabricating claims and hopefully conquering Naxos. Now we have all these new provinces. Our army force limit's gone up quite a bit, so we're going to be increasing that, and we're also going to be building more galleys. The Ottoman fleet probably is a match for us at this point, so we're going to make sure they don't even consider it. We'll also drop our army maintenance, because we have no trouble whatsoever with rebellions. Despite this saying rebels break country, that's talking about the Bulgarian revolts for the Ottomans. We'll also boost our stability while we're here. So we'll build a galley. As far as technology goes, the biggest technology we're waiting on is marketplaces and docks once we get to Diplomatic Tech 4. That's going to allow us to capture more trade and steal more money off the Ottomans. And I'm not sure if they're at war with anyone yet. I think this is their biggest period of peace since the game began. While we're waiting, I'll talk about our ideas. Our first idea that we're going to take is going to be diplomatic, because at level, well, we get another diplomat, so we can improve relations while we're fabricating claims. The second level is a 50% reduction in the time to fabricate claims, which is handy, and 25% cheaper core creation cost, which we're going to need. That essentially will buy us a lot of admin power. So we'll build another cavalry unit. That'll take us up to 2 cavalry units. Ideally we'd have, with 8,000 infantry, we'd probably have about 4,000 cavalry, but we're trying to avoid shooting wars at the moment, so we're not that concerned. We'll also hire some more infantry shortly. So we're going to get 4 more infantry in total. And spend the rest of our money for a little while building up our galleys. I think once we get to about 20, that's going to be our magic number. There is a mission to remove Naxos from the map, so we'll take that. Because we're planning on doing it anyway, we may as well get 5 prestige. It's not much, but every little bit helps. One more infantry, and then 1 more after that. A little bit about going over your naval force limit modifier. It's really cheap to do. Galleys cost next to nothing, and pretty soon it's going to fall under our support limit anyway. So there's no real reason why not to, basically. We'll check out what the Mamelukes and Venice are doing. They're unfortunately not at war. We will improve our military tech before we go to war. We get increased military tactics, increased morale, and increased infantry shock. All of which are handy. And I probably won't bother with building armories, because pretty soon it's not going to be something we have to worry about. We'll get the diplomatic insult cause belay on Serbia, but shortly we'll be improving our relations with them too. So that's our army, right up to scratch. Move them down to Greece ready. We'll join them up. We'll start work on another galley. We'll move our fleet out to the Aegean Sea. Kind of hoping Mamelukes and Venice would be at war by now, but they're not. Venice isn't at war with anyone. I have conquest cause belies on quite a few people. But anyway, it's not integral to our game plan, so we're going to declare war on Naxos. We're going to take back what's rightfully ours. I forgot to increase army maintenance, which isn't crucial for the pathetic Naxos army, but we will lose to Venice if we don't do it. So we beat them quite handily. I'm going to detach siege there, and we're going to move this navy up to Corfu, just so these guys can't retreat, because we can take out 3,000 Venetians at once here. So 3,000. I'm hoping, I'm not sure if we can beat these guys in or not. They're going to arrive on the 14th of June. We're going to arrive on the 11th, so we'll get a defensive bonus by beating them there. And we should be able to deal with them pretty easily. Not quite as easy as I was hoping, but we are beating them, and then we'll run them down as well. Yep. The first Venetian army wiped out. We'll move in, and we'll take Corfu. We don't want it, it'll just help us out with war score. And Venice is blockading our fleets over here, so we'll move our navy back. Hopefully we can take them. Hopefully we'll catch them. No, they got away. Fairly crafty, the Venetians and their fleets. We'll build another galley. Taking Naxos will also increase our naval force limit. We'll move these guys back to the Aegean Sea. They'll help out with that siege. Immediately that's gone from 49% chance to 28% chance. I love this event. Free admin power. So this is going to be a fairly lightning war. Our guy over there is 78% done fabricating our claim. So as soon as he's finished, we'll start on another one. Alliance from Wallachia. Not prepared to do that yet, because I'm slightly concerned they'll try and take a claim on Moldavia, which gets us into a war with Poland, and we're not in a position to take on Polish-Lithuanian alliance, because Poland is leading a personal union with Lithuania. Another galley built. We'll queue up. I'll check how many we have now. So we're up to 18 galleys, so I'll queue up our last couple. Siege is nearly over. Easily beat the Naxos fleet. Move them up there to help out with this siege. And immediately you can see Venice manoeuvring their navies. Oh, that's what we didn't want. Well, I didn't want it because I thought we'd lose. And we are. I'm not prepared to lose any ships to Venice. We need them against the Ottomans. Venice aren't ready to accept peace yet. Our claim has come through. So we now have another cause belli on the Ottomans. Immediately we'll start fabricating a claim on Burgess. So hopefully by the time, well, not long after our truce has expired, we'll have 2 claims to go for. The Ottomans are at war with Dolkada and Tripoli. I'm not sure how this is going to go for them, because the Mamluks are quite strong, and, well, hopefully it goes badly. Not entirely sure where the Venetian fleet has gone now. They're at war with Milan and Hungary, which might put them in a mood for peace with us, hopefully. AI is very good at getting these fleets out the way. Well, maybe not on this occasion. Yep, they got by us. But I really don't want to lose our fleet to Venice. It doesn't matter if this war takes a bit longer than it has to. They're not ready for peace yet. Hopefully losing Corfu will change their mind a little bit. I'll take increased serfdom for a little while. I don't want to lose stability at the moment. And the Ottomans are only at war with Tripoli now, because at Kwanlu, I'm no idea how it's pronounced, have taken their war goal, so the Ottomans are just left with Tripoli, which I don't think was part of their plan. Venice still isn't ready for peace. Move these troops back, just in case they have land forces here. Our navy is fully repaired and they're a little bit stronger now. So we'll see how we go against the Venetian fleet now. Still not as good as I'd hoped. But we are going to win, so... So, Venice lost a light ship and a galley, and we won them. Which is how I generally get most of my ships. We also picked up a transport at some point, I'm not sure when. But free ships are always good. Pretty soon those light ships will become part of our trade fleet. Our war score's up to 20 now. We will accept, we'll take Naxos. And now we're in a pretty good position. I still don't want to get into an alliance with Wallachia. We're guaranteeing their independence. I just don't want to get into their offensive wars. So we've taken Naxos. Our technology isn't quite there yet. We'll probably be at war with the Ottomans before it's ready. And after our war with the Ottomans, we're going to have a couple of provinces to core. So I'm not, even when we are ready for this, I'm not going to bother spending it. And I'm going to create a save point there and end the episode, just because I'm not sure what the Ottomans are planning next. And if they do decide to attack Serbia or Wallachia, I can save scum and try again. One last look at our trade now. You can see by taking Naxos, actually I'll let the month tick over. Okay, that didn't matter, but by taking Naxos, we're now top dog in the Constantinople trade node, and we're going to push that even higher next time. So I'll end the episode here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.